Here are the 3 must-use Facebook audiences for real estate leads. Hey, it's Jaime with Echo Real Estate Advisors. Welcome back to the channel that provides actionable content to help your business grow. If you're not already, please be sure to subscribe, as every month I give away one of my Facebook, Google, and YouTube courses simply for being a subscriber. So again, only subscribers are entered into the lottery to receive a free course. Okay, so what are the 3 must-use Facebook audiences for real estate leads? Anytime I get to talk about Facebook, I'm all about it. That is my favorite topic. And over the coming days, I'm going to be producing a lot more videos in relation to Facebook because, well, one, because I can, and second, I just enjoy those a lot more than some of the other topics that I cover. So anytime I get to cover Facebook, I'm all about it. Well, as you know, if you've been running Facebook ads in the past, most importantly in the past year or the year before that, you may remember a certain button or a certain demographic that was available to you, which what I would consider the easy button, of that being people that were most likely to move or highly likely to move is what Facebook was calling that demographic. And all you needed to do was create an ad and target that ad towards that audience. It was that easy. There's some other key demographics like homeowners, renters, income. So you could target based off of income and based off of them being renters and them based off of homeowners. So there was no need to guess if you were writing the right copy and putting it in the right audience, in front of the right audience. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the top 3. The first audience that you should be targeting are those people that have an interest in Zillow and those people that are parents. So let me repeat that. Interest in Zillow and that are actually parents. You still have the capability of targeting the demographic that are parents. That has not gone away. And Zillow, the interest, being interested in Zillow, that has always been there. So that isn't lost. However, what you need to do and make sure that it works is when you go to when you go to Facebook and put the interest of Zillow, make sure you narrow the audience, which is going to say right at the bottom, it's going to say narrow audience, and must have parents. So they must be parents. So you're pairing the two. You're taking all the people that have an interest in Zillow and are parents. So that's the first audience that you're going to want to target. And it works for a lot of the ads. We're not going to get into too many of the type of ads that you can run towards that audience, but there's other videos in this channel that'll help you arrive there, and I'll probably put it in the card somewhere. So that's the first audience. Now, the second audience is newly engaged. Now, know that this is a life event. So newly engaged, newly married, newlywed, those are audiences that you can also target. So newly engaged is the audience that I propose that you use for your next ad. And of course, it is a life event. It's a life event that you can write that perfect ad copy to make it almost serendipitous that it's being placed in front of that consumer. So people will be likely to act. Now, what I will advise against is calling out specifically, hey, I noticed that you're newly engaged. I mean, you can try it, but it feels, for me, whenever I'm writing ad copy for myself and for other agents, I just stay away from that because I feel it's a little bit too big brother for me. But if you want to be more direct and just straight up call a spade, then go at it, have at it. There you go. And then the third audience is retiring. So that one is a little bit easier to identify, as it's simply an age thing. So all you need to do is adjust the age. Anywhere from 55 and up is going to work well for you. Facebook caps out at 65 plus. So if you want to go there, that is completely fine. But I started at 55 and then do custom audiences and retarget that way. So third audience would be those folks that are retiring. So that typically involves a twofer. That involves those people that need to sell their home, because most likely if they're retiring, again, generalizing, but most likely they have a home to sell and they're going to want to find another home. So those are the three audiences that I would suggest on Facebook today, and it's an ever-evolving thing. There's some interests that get added, there's some interests that go away. There's some demographics that get added, there's some demographics that go away. So it's an ever-evolving thing, but these audiences today, I can safely tell you, are working. You're gonna want to try them out because they are effective. So again, to recap, Zillow plus parents, newly engaged, and those folks that are retiring. Well, that's it, folks. That's the value I had for you today. Let me know in the comment section below what's working for you and what's not. I think there's value in learning both. And like, comment, share, and subscribe if I earned it. Outside of that, keep calling your shot, keep pushing, and execute daily.